Hey guys, um, let me share my screen. Welcome back to my channel. I've taken a hiatus for a while, but I've decided to start sharing my videos again on YouTube. I was keeping them for my community, but I think that in recent conversations, I didn't realize, I guess you could say, like how much people were watching, my previous videos on YouTube. And I actually got a call from someone last night, and they found me on YouTube, and it was just eye-opening to see that um I should continue, if you will. So today is my first video in a while, but I'm definitely going to give you some tips and some tricks on some marketing that you can do as a travel agent. If this is your first video with me, my name is Sade Howard. I am your favorite travel tech girly, and I just really love to share resources and insights when it comes to marketing strategies for travel agents. So let's get in for today. I am going to share my screen. And today we're going to talk about, well, two tools. One tool that I'm using is Merlin AI. I will leave a link down below should you guys actually want to start using Merlin. Merlin is my AI chat tool that I've been using. I love ChatGPT, but there's just so many different AI versions out there. So Merlin allows me to have one central location for all types of chat models, or AI models, I should say. And in doing that, I can kind of toggle to see, like, hey, what would chat say versus what would Gemini say, or one of the other platforms. So we're going to use Merlin to kind of magnify our output. Um, the topic centered around this AI output is finding what to say or what to talk about when you're trying to market, especially marketing from a genuine place. You want to market towards content and topics that people in your travel niche that you're targeting are actually interested in. And so we're going to talk about a free resource. Well, it's not free, but there are free versions of it. And in that resource, we're going to see how we can find our topics. So today I'm going to use the app called Answer the Public. You can buy the paid version. I'm going to show you how you can maximize using the free version um, of Answer the Public. It's called answerthepublic.com. Just type it in and you'll be able to go right to it. You'll come to the homepage like I am here. And in this homepage, if you are using the free version, you can only do, or ask, I should say, 3 questions a day. That's it. You can only do 3 questions a day. When considering the question, it's not really so much a question. It's either a 1-word search or a 2-word search. So if you're looking for travel related content, you may want to use a phrase like Dubai travel, Maldives travel, luxury travel, wellness travel. Those are 2 words, phrases, but specifically to the travel industry. If you use, say, if you're a wellness travel niche agent, if you just put in the word wellness, that is not going to give you travel related content questions that we're looking for. So that's why I always say use the 2-word method and put the word travel at the end. Um, so here we are. You can see that you can use the Google search. You can use Bing, YouTube, TikTok, Amazon. Instagram is new. I say if it's not broke, don't fix it. What that means for me is Google is the top search engine. They have been feeding off of the general public for so long. that their reach is very deep, it's very insightful. So don't sleep on it. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I like to stick with it. So I use the Google search version. And in that, my example today that I'm using is Cancun travel. So I put in Cancun travel. And when I did that, it told me that the search volume is about 1,600. And that if I was doing a paid ad with Google Analytics, I'd be looking at $2.67 per click. That's the cost it would take me if I was running some type of ad with the foundation or research notion for Cancun travel. But what I want you to see is that out of this 1,600 volume of search, that there's about 15 questions that are generated from that. And you'll see that the key indicators are looking at highly searched, average searched, and low searched. So when you look at this pinwheel, uh, when you look at this pinwheel, you'll see in the very middle are these colored circles. These colored circles from darker, middle, and then pretty much light to non-existent are what this key indicator is going off of. So if you are thinking about what questions to ask in so many words, you're going to want to aim for the questions that are inside of the darker orange, more so than the lighter orange, because the darker orange is the top, questions, if you will. Um, Let me read this. Sorry. Okay. So the questions that came up, there's 15 questions that are in relations to where, when, what, how, and are in relations to the question of Cancun travel. So something on the low end is when not to travel to Cancun. It's a low orange color. So that means people are not really looking for that as a high ticket question, but they are looking at, are there travel restrictions to Cancun? That is a hot topic. That's kind of how you would read this. So are there travel restrictions to Cancun? How to travel to Cancun? What is Cancun travel advisory? And when to travel to Cancun are the top 4 questions according to Cancun travel in this circle. I would say a great marketing strategy would be to take these 4 questions and develop marketing content around them. Every time that we as travel agents market, we don't want to focus on just selling a package, if you will. We have to give other insights because you're supposed to be the expert within the industry. That's why we are advisors. We are advising our potential clients and our current clients. So don't get stuck with just constantly pushing out your flyers and your trips. You got to also add some value to that. Those are the top 4 questions, but let's look at some of these mid-market questions. How to travel to Cancun, Mexico. Okay, that's still kind of related. What airlines travel to Cancun? We have when to travel to Cancun, Mexico, where to travel in Cancun, and are there any travel warnings to Cancun? Some of these are a bit repetitive, but just with a different set of keywords. But out of the mid-range questions, meaning the questions that are averagely searched, I actually like the one, where is it? Where to travel in Cancun? I really like that question. So I would put that in my Rolodex. So where to travel in Cancun? Not really the travel restrictions. How to travel to Cancun? Um, what is a travel Cancun advisory? Not so much. And what airlines to travel to Cancun, Mexico? I really like those 3 as content to put in. So going back to my original tool of Merlin being my AI writer, I'm going to tell Merlin that I'm looking to create content for my marketing plan centered around these 3 questions. So the questions, let's kind of go back. What airlines travel to Cancun? You see when I click on it, it opens up in here. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to paste this here in comma. I'm going to not travel advisories, how to travel to Cancun. And the third question I'm going to focus on are, I already said where. I think I already said where. What air? Oh, no, we didn't. Where to travel in Cancun. Where to travel in Cancun. All right. So those are our 3 questions. Now, you don't have to use Merlin. You can use any AI chat model that you want. I'm just going to say, act as a top marketer for travel and help me create social content for, let's say, Facebook that is centered around these questions. And so I'm saying act as a top marketer for travel and help me create social content for Facebook that is centered around these questions. What airlines travel to Cancun? How to travel to Cancun? And where to travel in Cancun? But I'm going to go a little deeper. I'm also going to say my my airport gateway is gateway is Charlotte, and my target audience is, and insert your niche. So let's say family travel, for example. Oh, baggage cannot type today. Family travel, and you want let's say you want to post once a day for a week. Week of content. So now this is thinking about my social model as to what I want to do, and it's giving me 7 captions. Now keep in mind, these are based off of the top questions, I should say, that are being asked by people on the internet. These are the things that people want to know. So let's say number 1, it says kick off Cancun travel overview post. The post says ready for your next family adventure. Cancun is calling with endless sandy beaches, stunning turquoise waters, and activities for every age. Cancun is a perfect destination for unforgettable family memories. That's actually really nice. Wondering how to get there from Charlotte? Travelers can hop on direct connecting flights with airlines like American Airlines, Delta, and United. The pro tip is to book early and snag the best family-friendly deals. Tell us, what's your dream family vacation activity? Snorkeling, exploring the Mayan ruins, or just relaxing by the pool? Drop your favorites below. This is nice. Okay, and it's giving you some ideas as to what type of content, like visual content, I should say, that you could post with these captions. This is great. So I hope this is giving you something to chew on here, and also just something to really just take your marketing efforts to the next level. And I say that because I do get a lot of agents that send me messages saying, I don't know what to say, Sade. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know how to tell them about the destination. I'm still learning myself. I'm new, or I'm midway kind of growing in my agency life, and I just need some help. Leverage the tools that you have available to you. But number one advice I can give you is not to be afraid of A, asking questions, and B, using technology. Technology being some type of AI model like ChatGPT. This would be very, very helpful for agents who are struggling in that area of finding out what to say. Everyone tells you to constantly post and put out there your trip, right? You want to get people booked, but you also have to be able to be relatable. You also have to be approachable. And having content that's not always about selling, meaning content that tells a story, content that adds value, gives insight. Those are things that people are looking for too. So I hope this helps. And until next time, I'll see you guys next week.